What is up, y'all? It's Whiskey Wednesday. We're having another with Espo. I'm still Espo. It's October out, and it's fucking chilly. So I got the hoodie back on. Not the hoodie, the onesie. That makes more sense. Onesie's here. But it's also the first day of hockey season. Leafs and Habs tonight, which means I'm wearing the wrong fucking color. So let's get this right. The red comes off. What's going on, y'all? It's almost hockey season. We're here. It's also New Whiskey Day. LCBO got a bourbon drop. So we did a little bit of shopping, and by we I mean very much me. Did some daytime whiskey shopping, and I'll do a thing on that later. But for now, let's try one of them out. We got some Caribou Crossing, which I know very little about. I got nothing on this thing. I'm gonna grab the book. Should have done that first. There goes a pen. Woo! Hey, I'm back. What's up, y'all? Caribou Crossing. It is a Canadian whiskey. I have purposefully not done any research on this thing because I kind of want to go in fresh and see what it's like. I've heard a couple of things. Some of the bourbon channels I watch don't seem to love it. It's clearly, pandering to a Blanton's audience with the little caribou on top and the waxy style and all that fun stuff. It's really shooting for a Canadian version of this bottle. And that's kind of cool. And I'm always, as you know, a sucker for a cool bottle. So here we are. It's a single barrel. Cool. Single barrel Canadian whiskey. We'll see how that goes. Painstakingly handcrafted by our expert whiskey making team. No E in this one, because again, it's Canadian whiskey. Patiently aged in oak for many years. Oh, that's many years. That doesn't give me how many years. That's fun. It's got to be at least 4, I think. 3? Shit, I don't know. It's got to be at least 3 to be classified Canadian whiskey. I know Gibson's always does 12. What else we got? Each barrel has been bottled individually with expert care and skill under rigorous quality and standards. A new Canadian whiskey is bold and as adventurous as the great caribou who roam the wild. Sure. Caribou Crossing is a Canadian whiskey unequaled by any other, and then a bunch of French stuff, because, hey, we're up north. What's up, y'all? That's still going? Hey, we got volume. We're laughing. Okay. This was an allocated bottle. This came in our Sazerac whiskey drop, so that's pretty exciting. Like I said, I got a few bottles I'm a little more excited about, but this one still looks pretty cool. So we're going this one full. Hey, it's got a bag. That's fun. Like I said, 750 mils. I know little and less about right even down to those things. Man, they are really trying here. Caribou Crossing, the bag is really cool. That's pretty slick. Looks kind of like the Toronto Scepters colors. So that's kind of fun. You don't know what that is? Yeah, you're welcome. Don't worry about it. Let's open this sucker up. See what we got here. Again, bag feels real nice. Got some Tombola chips going in there. That's pretty fun. Put that to the side for now. What do we got? Single barrel Canadian whiskey. Only 40% ABV. Some cool etchings of a caribou family there. Doesn't tell me a damn thing otherwise. No age statement. No mash bill. Just Canadian whiskey. I assume it's mostly rye. Canadian whiskey. It's probably gonna be, right? So let's defile this bottle and open her up. That just kind of twist? Yeah, nope. We're gonna have to actually break the wax on this one. We're breaking the wax. I always like leaving those things on because I think it's fun. Give that a pop. Good cork. Great cork. Again, very, very reminiscent of the Blanton's cork. Pop that over. Yeah, it's just a slightly bigger version. Actually, the cork might be smaller itself, but the topper is slightly bigger, which makes sense. Caribous are huge. Caribous, right? It's definitely caribous. Fuck, who cares? That goes back on. I, in my infinite wisdom, didn't grab a tasting cup, so I'm going to do that, and you're not going to realize I'm not really wearing pants. Got that. Okay, let's give it a shake. Bubbles a little bit. Don't love that ticking. We're going to put that down. Let's give it a quick pour. So I have no idea where the hell this is bottled. Who it's even actually bottled by. I assume it's a Sazerac product, given the drop it came in today. But that's hard to say. It really doesn't say. Okay, there we go. Sazerac Distillers of Canada, out of Montreal. Never mind. I take it back. I'm just too stupid to read. That makes a little bit more sense. Do we have a barrel number on this thing? Because that would make some sense too. Anything on the bottom? Nothing. It's a little. There could be more things. Again, very cool bottle. Very excited about the bottle. There could be very much more things. Put this sucker back on because again, sucker for a cool bottle, and that's a big part of it. Leave the wax ring on as long as we can because I think that looks fun. Well, shall we go through our notes? I'm not going to write it all in. I'll put some of this in afterwards. But again, name, Caribou Crossing. Type, it's a Canadian whiskey. Distillery, Sazerac, Canada. Age, years? Got to be at least 3. I'm fucking hoping it's more than that. Cask number, doesn't tell me. What the fuck's the point of a single barrel if you're not going to tell me the cask number? Would be some making the sense. Strength, only 80 proof. I'll fill that one in now. Origin, Montreal. Tasting date, what the hell's today? I think it's the 9th? That sounds right. October 9th. Like I say, we got a Leaf game in a few minutes here. Price point, you don't want to know. It was just under the range where we can't make an old fashioned with it. 99 something. So the color, what do we got here? It's a little darker than I would have thought. Grab this from here. Hold it up to the light. Somewhere in that tawny range, I think. That makes sense. Let's go with that. Clear. It's a whiskey. Of course it's clear. Clarity, clear. Legs. Give it a swirl. It's holding on pretty good. Give it a semi. Beating doesn't really linger. And we're tasting, as always, in a tumbler and a Glencairn. Let's go to the aroma. Again, going in super blind on this. So I'm also racing the clock for the game. Full disclosure. The beard is not brushed down. It's brushed out. Because that's what we do for hockey season. Okay. Comes off with like a fruity amaretto smell almost. If that makes sense. So like cherries and almonds is what I'm going to say. Not bad. Obviously doesn't smell bad. A little sweet. A little underwhelming. It's a little more swirl. There's some of the ethanol. Huh. I don't know. Maybe the ice will open this up a little more. Let's give it a taste and find out. There's something right here, and I don't know what the hell it is. It's a little floral. I don't know if you can hear the cat going to town upstairs, but apparently she feels left out. Okay. Lift the arm, reset, and I don't know. Ricey, almost? That makes sense? Like sushi rice, kind of? I'm going to write it down. Doesn't have to make sense to you. It's here. All right, let's see what the hell we're in for. Pretty mild. Definitely whiskey. Like there's some oakiness to it, kind of. Pop that down. Oaky-ish. Let's go with that. Vaguely chemical-ish. Vaguely cleaner-ish. Kind of astringent, you know? I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of chocolate. Oddly enough. Like milk chocolate. Like the after, in the same way that milk chocolate is sweet on the aftertaste, like sticks in the back of your mouth. That kind of, I'm gonna put it down. First thought, best thought. Almost like chocolate milk. That's kind of it. It's got a little bit of a chocolate milk feel to it. Kind of cool. Anyone that doesn't drink whiskey is definitely going to fuck off chocolate milk. It doesn't taste like chocolate milk. That's silly. No, it doesn't. It's got hints of it and hints of memories of it, I think is the best way to put it. That's the best way I'm going to make sense. There's some caramel to it as well, like Halloween caramel, like those shitty ones with the clear wrappers and the white writing on them that you got that you never really liked, but you definitely ate them all because they were actually pretty good. I'm gonna go with that. What is that, toffee or caramel? I don't actually know. Let's go with both. Toffee caramel. I'm gonna drink this whole glass before I get a real fucking reading on this thing. I'm swearing a lot today. Noticed. Nana, don't watch this one. Bad idea. I'll send you a note. It's there. Like I'm. There's a little bit of rye spice. I was expecting more. It's almost Cornish. I'm actually there's probably a lot of corn to that. I'm gonna look up what the mash bill was on this later and see if I can find it because I no idea. Oh, a little bit of sweet corn. It's there. Something else there, like just top of the back of my mouth. Peanuts, maybe. Is it chocolate covered peanuts? Is that what I'm feeling? Oh man, chocolate covered peanuts would slap right now. Actually, I didn't have lunch. That's probably not a great thing for me. Let's go peanuts ish. A lot of ish on this one. That's kind of on the finish. Hmm. I am not great at this. But that's where we are right now. Let's see. Anything else? Come on, give me something. Give me something. Super smooth. I'll give it that. It's not harsh in the least. It's only 40%. So how smashy are we really getting on this thing? Like it's. Where are we as far as crown goes? Crown's a 45. No, Crown's a 40 as well. Yeah, like it doesn't have that harshness that even a sweet whiskey like Crown does. And that's saying something. It's super smooth. It's definitely not worth not drinking. Let's try it over ice. See what happens. Got our murder glass. Thank you. Thank you, Book. You did great. Good job. Cheers to you. Let's get our Timu bowl. Pour in over top. Probably give it a little bit more for good measure. We're doing a full tasting, kids. I don't care if I'm a little bit late for the game. It comes off a little bit more corny that way, yeah. It's really tasty. There's just not that much there. And for $100, I'm kind of expecting a little bit more. I think this is a damn fine sipper, but it's just a mindless one. There's not too much to it. I don't know how else to put it. Again, I'm not upset about it. Bottle's stupid cool. I've been looking at this thing forever. Just haven't really seen one in person in a minute. Someone down in Florida, oddly enough. Who knew? Wasn't gonna buy it there. That seemed stupid. It's real tasty. It's just there's not. It's so mellow. There's almost nothing there. Am I drinking too much whiskey? Is that the problem? Did I whiskey snob myself? Is that the problem? Am I too used to like the 112 proofs that I'm just kind of fucked now? It's real good. I've got no problem with it. I just can't imagine buying another bottle of this, especially at that price point. If this was like a $40 or $50 bottle, yeah, sure. Cool. It's cool enough. Yeah, I'd collect these things. I'd put them all over the house. I'd make Christmas ornaments out of them. It'd be fun as all anything. In fact, if you have any, send them to me. Yeah, message me. I'll send you the address. You just mail it down. It's really tasty. Like, it's perfectly fine. I'd have no problem cracking that open after a day of work. Just, yeah, I'd like some whiskey. That's perfectly fine. But it's, as far as Canadian whiskeys go, it's really smooth, really smooth. But it's like the drinking experience of maybe like a Johnny Red. Like, you're not getting a lot out of it. It's there, it's good enough, and it's good. Like, it's fine, but it's so very at the wrong price point. Holy shit! I don't care for the sticker on the front either. The little hologram sticker, the Northern Lights. Like, the hologram's neat, but that kind of takes away from the bottle. You're going for something classy, and then you put a dollar store sticker on the front. I don't know, man. Not upset with it, but I feel like this is one of those ones where I'm trying it so you don't have to. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Well, here we are. Anyway, it is still Whiskey Wednesday. We've got to find out, will it old fashioned? I got a feeling it fucking will. Get some hand flavor. Get in there. Ooh, you. We'll toss a little more than an ounce and a half of this in here. Again, as is tradition. Oh, spilly pants. What are we doing? Just under 2 ounces. Very, love the side. If the side was just, man, Caribou Crossing, call me for branding. I'll help. Like, this is not, you're not doing it. You're doing it so close to being good. All right. Again, first day of hockey season. It's the fall. We're doing things. We've got some maple syrup. We're making a little bit more of a Canadian style old fashioned. We're not going to use simple. We're going to go a little bit heavier because it is maple syrup again. This is taking a minute. Holy God. Give a little spin. Normally it's a 1/4 ounce. We're going to go just about half an ounce of maple syrup. This is Jakeman's. Got it on my friend's fridge. Here we are. Got 2 bottles of it that are this size. That's delightful. I don't think it's meant to be resealed. Pretty sure these are single use. Ooh, tasty. Where are we? Local maple syrup farms. Delightful. Canadian syrup. Right from Beachville, Ontario. Where the hell that is. Thanks, guys. Jakeman's. Delightful. Beach. Appreciate the syrup. So, what do we want as far as... We've already kind of messed with it a little bit. Straying away from the simple. What do I want for bitters? But the maple, it had some chocolate in it. Do I want to do... Yeah, I think I want that. I want some chocolate, Aztec chocolate bitters to go into it. Let's try that. Give it a boop. And what else? What else can we mess around with? Ango's there. Ango's fun. Let's fuck with it a touch. I've got these new black walnut bitters. I don't know what the hell I'm going to use them for otherwise. So we're going... Okay, cool. I've got a call coming in. Hey, Brian. I'll be a minute. I'll call you back. Nope. That was bad. Don't do that. I kind of want to use orange bitters just for continuity's sake, but I also really just want to switch it up and see what we can do with this thing. Because we're not that serious, are we, kids? Let's do that little try first. Dap. Ooh, that's neat. Ooh, that's neat. Wow, that's cool. Black walnut bitters. I don't... Fucked if I know it's from the nut or the tree. Dash, though. See what happens. Oh, that's tasty. Man, that's... Fuck, I want to put that in my coffee now. That's delicious. And the last little bits of syrup. Boom. Give that a stir. Really bad stir, apparently. It's going splashy. Oh, neighbor's bookmark. Well, neighbor made the bookmark. Thanks, Eleanor. Cheers. Drain out any excess liquid. That should be fine. Strainer. On she goes. Over the ice ball. And, oh, do I want to do an orange? Or do I want to crack into these things? Bourbon cocktail cherries. Yeah, I think we're gonna. Let's do that. First off, we're just gonna try one. Oh, wow. That is the most cherry tasting boozy cherry I've ever had. Fantastic. Let's put that on a pit. Let's put 2 on a pit. Fuck the world. We're playing. In she goes. A little bit of syrup. A little bit of extra syrup because I got a feeling this one's going to need a little help. Pop that down. Ooh, nutritional values on the cherries. Delightful. 10 calories per serving. 1 cherry per serving. Delightful. All right, give it a shot. Do I want the orange too? How far do I want to stray from an old-fashioned? I got a few minutes here to figure it out. Let's try it first and see what happens. I think I want the aromatic. Want a lemon? Got a lemon there. Oh, I'm whispering. Is this still on? Oh, thank fuck. Pretty good. Ooh, that is syrupy. That is delightful. Yeah, let's throw a little orange in there. Gotta give it the nose. Gotta give it the nose. Plus, I'm gonna eat this orange anyway, so be wasteful not to. Right? Little spritz, little nose. Hug the cherries. Hug the cherry. Yeah, that's that kind of day. That's real good. That's real good. That's candy. That tastes like drinking nothing at all. That's delicious. Okay, it old fashions like a motherfucker. Get into this one. If you've got a bottle, maple syrup old fashioned, make it happen. That's delicious. Oh, those cherries are wonderful. The orange helps. The black walnut bitters. Holy smoke! I thought that was just a silly. I bought it for a specific cocktail that I have not made yet because I'm smart. Delicious on their own. I might put some of those on ice cream just later, just for fun, because that sounds like a great idea. That's wonderful. Oh, I'm no longer upset about the price tag. I don't care anymore. We're good. I'm not going to buy another one again, but I'm super not upset about the price tag anymore. That's wonderful. Oh, or Ian, for you, quite delightful. You chooch. Anyway, that is Whiskey Wednesday. Thanks for coming down. Had a blast. Caribou Crossing, quick review on that. Made a delicious, delicious maple syrup old fashioned. Oh, the chocolate bitters and the walnut, they're doing some things. I love it. Love that. That's fantastic. I'm gonna make so many more of those. That's so wonderful. What time are we? We are. We gotta be getting right on 7:00 now. You're probably not gonna see this till the intermission, or you're gonna see much before. We'll find out. I don't really care. I'm gonna go watch the game because it's probably almost starting because it's in Montreal. So I'm gonna do that stupid thing with the torch, and then pretend like Nick Suzuki is a real hockey player. It's gonna be hilarious. Awesome. Anyway, go Leafs, go! Just one before I die. Preferably many more. Love y'all. See you next time. Cheers.